Hello, this is Gray. In Salt Lake City. I got a poem here for my grandmother, Grandma Thomas. Grandma Thomas is actually, her name is Patricia Thomas. She is herself as an author and part of the reason why I write. And if anybody out there is watching, if you want to look into the classics, such as There Are Rocks in My Socks, Said the Fox to the Ox, Watch Out, Said the Elephant, I'm Going to Sneeze, and the Jim Dandy Super Handy Something 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 Clock Talk Stopper. Those are classic children's books that I grew up on. And anyway, thank you, Grandma, and thank you for all your support and everything. And I've got this poem story here, and it's a story poem story. Here we go. The sun is out of order today. As it rose this morning, there was a sign hanging from it that read, "Out of order." We called the sunshine repairman, who arrived with his toolbox of yellow and shine. He took out a light beam wrench and tinkered with it for a little bit, but there was no success. He shrugged his shoulders and decided there was nothing he could do, and so he went home and took a long, deep nap. The rest of us walked around in the dark and the gray and the blues, not knowing exactly what to do without any sunshine. Many of us just continued to go to work in large office buildings where the sun doesn't shine much anyway, so there wasn't much difference there. The government formed a committee, but they mostly twiddled their thumbs and formed more thumb-twiddling committees to investigate why the first thumb-twiddling committees were not twiddling their thumbs enough. And no one really talked about the sun at all. Meanwhile, the flowers wilted and the trees fell apart, and everyone walked around with their heads down, as though glued to their chests. But this wasn't much different from their normal state. Either way, no one knew what to do. Until one day, a little girl who didn't notice the sun was out of order began to sing and dance on her way home from school. And the rhythm of her singing and the rhythm of her dancing forced one man in a gray suit and gray hat and gray shoes to look up, to peel his chin off of his chest and look and see what all the commotion was about. When he saw the little girl singing and dancing, he decided to join in, harmonizing in a deep baritone, while his toes tapped out a rhythm and time. And wouldn't you know it, all of his moving and shaking made his dusty-colored suit turn purple. As soon as others saw this, they too joined in, and more joined in as the grays began to give way to rainbows of vibrant, brilliant color. Soon the whole town was singing, and a chorus was dancing a line, and it got the earth moving and shaking so much that the vibrations were sent out to the sky, out into space, all the way to the sun, who had no choice but to wake up and open its eyes and tap its feet and begin to shine again. There it is. All right. Again, thank you, Grandma, for all of your support over the years. I really appreciated it. I really thank you for all your influence and everything, and I hope you appreciate that. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.